She absolutely loves it. And she's like, I don't, you liar. You liar, you know you like that. You know you love that. Hi wonderful people, and welcome back to my channel, Book Craves. I am Giselle. How are you? What's up? Where's the sea? Today we are doing a reading vlog. So today I will be reading A Pretty Fixation by Symone West. This book is releasing February 28th. I did receive an advance copy, so I am super excited to be able to read that book before it is released. And seeing that this is a reading vlog, you are going to get it live, right? You are going to get my instant reaction to this book. Y'all, the blurb is giving me sweet, sexy, a bit dark. It is taking place in college. So let's get into this vlog. If it's your first time here, subscribe and like this video if you enjoy this vlog. So let's get reading. I'll be reading on my Kindle device. So let's do this. So within the first 2 pages of the book, Jordan bumps into Aaron. And Aaron is this really sweet guy. She's getting really good vibes from him. And I'm getting some really nice vibes from them. Like, I'm really excited to see how things will work out between them. I can see them being very good friends and maybe something more. A couple of minutes after, she bumps into Caleb. And she's getting some really dark vibes from him. And then she goes to work and he's there. Stalkish. Yes, very stalkish. But let's see how the story is going. Like within the first chapter, this story is very interesting. It's like, whew, so what is going to happen with Aaron? What is going to happen with Caleb? And then when Caleb meets her, he notifies his father and tells him, hey, I've found Dove. Call off the search. Like, what? What is going on here? Like, no, seriously. What is going on here? Why have they been searching for Jordan? Why? And what happened in her childhood? Like within the first 3 chapters, a lot of mystery is created around Jordan and her interaction with Caleb. Like, what is it? What happened? Why is she named Dove? Why does he keep referring to her as Dove? And why is he stalking her? Why? So let's find out some more, okay? What? Okay. Yo. So, Caleb is there having dinner at where Jordan works. All right, all good. And he's like, oh, I want to hang out with you. So she's like, no. And he says, I'm not going away, Jordan. You have no idea how much I missed you. And then he goes on to say, seeing you now all grown up, I'm going to make you mine. They met the same day, right? They met the same day. What is wrong with this guy? What is wrong with him? Stalker. And Jordan is all like, I'm not interested. She's so sweet with it in terms of putting him down, but he's not having it. So he's like, I'll change your mind. Dude. So yeah, let's continue. Like, this book is really, it's going good. So Jordan is like, you're not my type. Caleb smirks. He's like, what makes you say that? Jordan says, you seem annoyingly persistent. That's a turn off. So Caleb, he's like, don't worry, I'll find a way to turn you on. Like this guy, I'm telling you. And he's so cocky with it and so sure of himself. Like literally, what happened when they were kids? Because apparently they met and they probably lived in the same foster home. But we haven't gotten much into that yet. All we know is Caleb has found his Dove and he's not given up. And he doesn't care what he has to do to get Jordan. So it's going good. It's going good. I told you guys, he's a stalker. Caleb is like, I'm not backing down. And Jordan is like, look, I told you I'm not interested. And K-Bell, he's not having it. And he thinks he's being all flirty, but he's not. Jesus. But it's still going good anyways. But I'm only into like 8% of the book. But this 8%, you know, that could make or break a book, and this is the making it. K-Bell again, y'all. K-Bell again. Y'all, I am so warming up to Caleb right now because he is so concerned about Jordan. He wants to know that the family that adopted her, if they took care of her, if they treated her well. And he's like, if they hurt you, I will go after them. This author is doing a phenomenal job. I'm so excited. No, really, I am. Caleb was being so sweet. Really, he was. He was being so sweet, and then he just had to spoil it. So they're having this nice, heartwarming conversation. He understands that she doesn't remember him because she did therapy and whatnot. So he's like, okay. And then her phone goes off, and she receives a text from Aaron. And K-Bell is like, who is this? You're not going to be seeing him or anyone else. Like, hello, dude. Hello, we just met. We don't know one another. What is your problem? And then he has the brilliant idea to text Aaron using her phone and says, I'm seeing someone. I don't know. See, 1 minute he nice, next minute, you never know what could happen with Caleb. And now he goes on to say, I'm not leaving you alone. He's like, it doesn't matter, because she's so upset she's going to block him. And he's like, it doesn't matter, I found you and I'm not going to leave you alone. Listen, this book is going to give me gray hair. She's still at the party. She's with her friend Scarlett, and Jordan is like, you know, I'm ready to go home. And Scarlett is like, you know, I still want to stay. And Caleb decides, oh, I'll take her home. He volunteers to take her home. So she turns around and she's like, hurt her and I'll kill you. And then he says the sweetest thing, right? He says, I'll never hurt her. She's the most important person in my world, next to my family. Now tell me, this guy, he is going to stress me out because he's so sweet 1 minute and then the next it's like he's two completely different persons. Yeah, I knew it. I knew something was wrong with Caleb. So he's there telling Jordan that she's not going to be dating anyone else besides him, blah, 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 blah. And that how now he's going to be picking her up after work so they can go on a date. Although she has turned him down, he is not having it. But now he goes on to say with a smirk, he is letting her know that I lost my mind with my obsession over you. I was the only one who made you smile, the only one who got you to let your guard down. I am going to do more now. You will be mine. He has had an obsession over Jordan for the last 8 years. I said he was a stalker, didn't I? Because he was looking for this girl. Whatever deep connection they had so many years ago, he's not allowing bygones to be bygones. Okay, we're gonna check back in, right? I'm gonna check back in. I'm gonna read more and gonna check back in a bit. Yo, check this out. So Jordan, she's very upset, right? She's upset with K-Bell because, you know, he's very persistent, and she's telling him he does not have a right to be so persistent. He doesn't have a right to say that he's going to ensure that no one else from the school harasses her or wants to date her or anything like that. And Caleb is like, I have all rights. You gave me all rights. You gave me the right 8 years ago. What the hell happened 8 years ago? Y'all see where this is going? You are seeing where this is going? Yeah, it's feeling a bit chilly right now, but things has definitely taken a turn in that Jordan is really now interested in Caleb. So she feels some type of connection to him. She still feels guilty that Caleb is really interested in Dove and finding Dove and loving Dove and reconnecting with Dove. And in her mind, she's not Dove, but she's also enjoying the attention. She's enjoying the thrill. And now she wants more from obsessive, possessive Caleb. See, the story takes a turn. Look how the table has turned. Now that Caleb is no longer pursuing Jordan, she's upset and she regrets pushing him away. She wants him to pursue her more, but she gets a different reaction. When Caleb discovers that she's going on a date with Aaron, he's like, why are you doing this? Why do you want to see me upset? And he's like, yes, I'm a psycho. I did not expect this college romance to go the way that it's going, but it's really going well. Y'all listen to this. This just has me laughing. So Kiabel is like, such an interesting girl. You're mad that I let you believe I'd given up, and yet you're still acting as if you don't like the pursuit. And she loves the pursuit. When I tell you Jordan loves it, she absolutely loves it. And she's like, I don't, you liar. You liar, you know you like that. You know you love that. And then Caleb is like, I've already told you, I know when you're lying. You wouldn't have texted me if you didn't like this, if you didn't want this. You wouldn't be in my car right now if you didn't want this. Like, he's like, it's all right, baby. I like chasing you. I'm actually rooting for Caleb now. I kind of like him. I'm slowly warming up to his stalkish, obsessive behavior. I'm slowly understanding where he's coming from, and I am thoroughly enjoying his character. Like, seriously, loving this book, loving the story, loving the character building. Definitely getting that enemies to friends to lovers vibes. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Okay, just we enjoying this, we liking this. Caleb was able to induce some very intense emotions in Jordan, and it triggered at least 2 memories. And now she's seeking out her doctor because she wants to go back and try to remember her time in the foster home, all to confirm what Caleb said was true. Y'all, so I'm confused now because I thought that Dove was Jordan, and I understand that Jordan had her doubts whether or not she's actually Dove, and Caleb believes that Jordan is Dove. Like, he 100% believe that. And I also thought that Jordan and Dove were the same. Now I'm not too sure. I'm wondering, is Dove someone else? And now that Jordan is getting her memories back, she has all this feeling of being jealous I'm wondering now if she's the person that was jealous because she had always liked Caleb, but Caleb was in love with Dove. I didn't see this happening. I thought that she was Dove, or was she some jealous individual? Like, there's so much going on here. Dove, or is she not Dove? What's next, yo? Symone West, she's doing it to me with this book. She's doing it to me with this book. Y'all, why I say y'all so, but, and I'm hoping by some miracle that she is Dove and that her memories are not doing justice, and that it would ease some of the sadness and hurt that she is feeling, because now she's in love with Caleb. Yes. I'm not going to spoil this book any more than I have, but Caleb wants space. He wants space, and he's pushing Jordan away, and her memories, the ones that can basically ruin her, is coming back in a flash because she's experiencing some very heightened emotions. I should have expected this, right? I should have, but right now what Jordan is experiencing is literally like tearing me apart. I feel as though I am going through it. I don't want to read anymore. Like, I'm hoping that this story ends in a happily ever after, and I am hoping that this is not a duet and I would have to wait for part 2 to come out. But hey, so I'm back. Yes, oh my gosh, A Pretty Fixation. That was a whirlwind. That was a roller coaster read. I enjoyed it. I loved it. The ending really broke me up. It is my absolute favorite of her books thus far. So definitely this one, yes, you need to read A Pretty Fixation. It's more of a slow burn. There isn't a lot of spice to it, but the story, I love the story. I was not expecting something like that, and it really took me by surprise. So if you watched this entire video, I would recommend that you read this book. I loved it. I am going to give this book 5 stars. Like, I really enjoyed this story, and it's so different from what I have been reading lately. Although I read quite a number of young adult, new adult last year into this year, this one by far is one of my favorites. I love it. So thank you for watching my video, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not, and look out for when I post more videos. Bye.